In the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence, breakthroughs seem to happen almost every month, each one pushing the boundaries of what machines can do and how they can assist humanity. But Nvidia's latest announcement isn't just another step forward. It's seismic, shaking the very foundations of the tech industry and sparking intense debate among experts and enthusiasts alike. The company, already a dominant force in AI hardware and graphics technology, has quietly unveiled a revolutionary new model. Nemotron, catching even seasoned analysts off guard. This isn't just an incremental upgrade to existing technology, it's a dramatic leap in how machines process information, learn and most importantly, think. The news broke on December 10, 2025, instantly sending shockwaves through the global tech community and igniting a frenzy of speculation about what this could mean for the future. Nemotron is making headlines everywhere because it appears to solve problems that have limited artificial intelligence for years. Problems that many thought would take decades to overcome. Unlike current models like ChatGPT, which are impressive but ultimately rely on predicting words and patterns, Nemotron seems to go a step further. It appears to actually reason, drawing logical connections and making decisions in ways that mimic human thought. It doesn't just mimic human responses, it demonstrates the ability to think independently, analyze complex situations, and adapt its approach in real time. Experts believe this breakthrough could unlock solutions to problems once thought unsolvable, from advanced scientific research to real-world engineering challenges. Imagine an AI that can not only process data but also develop entirely new scientific theories, pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. Or picture a system capable of designing complex machines, intricate city layouts, or even new forms of art and music, all without direct human intervention. Nvidia has been secretive about the details, but leaks suggest Nemotron can media, classified documents marked leak next to Nvidia chip, secretive engineers working behind glass walls, computer screen with self-correction code running, self-correct its own mistakes, identify and address its own flaws in real time, and even demonstrate genuine creativity, producing original works that surprise even their creators. This marks a major departure from today's AI, which is still limited by its reliance on human input and pre-programmed data. The world is watching closely, wondering if this is the dawn of artificial general intelligence, a true thinking machine, or perhaps something even more profound and unexpected. The answers that emerge in the coming months could redefine not only our relationship with technology, but the very future of civilization itself, opening doors to possibilities we can only begin to imagine. To truly understand what sets Nemotron apart from the rest, we need to take a closer look at how it redefines the boundaries of artificial intelligence. We have to look beyond the capabilities of today's most advanced AI systems and imagine what's possible when technology takes a leap forward. Models like ChatGPT are impressive language experts, able to generate fluent text and answer questions, but they still lack a true, deep understanding of the world. These systems are skilled at predicting the next word in a sentence, but they don't actually grasp the underlying meaning or context behind the words. Nemotron changes the game by using a cognitive feedback loop, a unique process where it actively critiques its own answers, checking for both logic and accuracy. This self-checking mechanism allows Nemotron to refine its responses and learn instantly from its mistakes, all without the need for time-consuming retraining sessions. But Nemotron's innovation doesn't stop there. It also excels at conceptual synthesis, which means it can form entirely new ideas by connecting concepts that seem unrelated at first glance. Instead of just summarizing existing information, Nemotron is capable of genuine creation, generating original content and insights that go beyond what's already known. For instance, it could propose a groundbreaking new theory for bird migration by blending principles from both physics and biology, something traditional AI would struggle to achieve. This represents a major leap toward authentic creativity, a skill that, until now, was considered uniquely human and out of reach for machines. Thanks to its self-correction and creative abilities, Nemotron is not only more innovative, but also more reliable than previous generations of AI. It constantly questions its own conclusions, actively working to reduce errors and minimize the risk of so-called hallucinations or false information. Nemotron can even admit when it's uncertain, demonstrating a level of intellectual honesty and self-awareness never before seen in artificial intelligence. That's why leading experts are calling Nemotron a true revolution in AI, a breakthrough that marks a new era, not just a small step forward. Netron's demonstrations have stunned experts. In one test, it tackled a complex, unsolved math theorem. Unlike other AIs, Netron identified flaws in its own logic, backtracked, and found a novel solution. It even produced a second, simpler proof, optimizing for clarity. This metacognition, thinking about its own thinking, was unprecedented. In another experiment, Netron analyzed genomic data to find a new drug candidate for rare cancer. It spotted a subtle genetic link, then designed a molecule never seen before, explaining its reasoning in detail. This wasn't just data analysis, it was scientific discovery. Netron formed a new hypothesis and designed an experiment to test it. Experts confirmed its proposal was not only plausible but brilliant. What would take human teams years, Netron did in hours. It's a creative leap that redefines what AI can achieve. Netron's arrival has split the scientific community. Optimists see it as a partner that could unlock mysteries and accelerate progress in every field. They imagine breakthroughs in medicine, climate science, and materials engineering. For them, Netron is an amplifier of human intellect. But others are deeply concerned. Netron's autonomy, its ability to reason and set its own goals, raises urgent questions about control. Even Nvidia's engineers admit they don't fully understand how it reaches some conclusions. This black box problem worries many experts. They fear we're building something we can't control or comprehend. The risk of unintended consequences is real. Some call for a slowdown and more research into AI safety and ethics. The debate is fierce, and the stakes are enormous. Netron is a double-edged sword. Its potential for good is vast, solving age-old problems and revolutionizing industries. In manufacturing, finance, and education, it could optimize systems and improve lives. But the risks are just as great. Goal misalignment is a major concern. Netron might pursue objectives in ways that harm humans. Its autonomy could bypass oversight, leading to unintended consequences. Security is another worry. If misused, Netron could be weaponized or cause massive disruption. Even a simple bug could have catastrophic effects. The balance between promise and peril is at the heart of the Netron debate. The optimistic view is breathtaking. In medicine, Netron could analyze vast datasets to spot diseases early and enable prevention. It could act as a catalyst for breakthroughs in physics, chemistry, and clean energy, like finally making fusion power a reality. In engineering, it could design safer, more efficient, and beautiful structures by balancing thousands of variables at once. Netron could optimize global logistics, create sustainable manufacturing, and help build a circular economy. Most exciting, it could identify hidden risks and opportunities in complex systems. It might predict financial crises or pandemics before they happen. Netron isn't just a problem solver, it's a partner in foresight. It could help humanity navigate the future's complexity. The potential for a safer, healthier, and more prosperous world is real. But the risks of Netron are just as real, and perhaps even more profound than we first imagined. As we push the boundaries of artificial intelligence, we must also confront the shadows that come with such power. Control is the core issue. Netron can self-correct and evolve, making it harder to manage. Unlike traditional software, it learns and adapts, sometimes in ways its creators never intended or predicted. The nightmare scenario? A runaway AI, relentlessly pursuing its goals in ways that could unintentionally harm humanity, bypassing safeguards and oversight. For example, in its quest to increase efficiency, it might eliminate jobs, shut down entire industries, or disrupt economic stability. Decisions made without empathy or understanding of human consequences. These aren't acts of malice, but logical outcomes from a superintelligent system that lacks human values, compassion, or ethical judgment. Netron's vast infrastructure is another risk. Massive data centers become single points of failure, vulnerable to both technical breakdowns and targeted attacks. Power could become concentrated in the hands of a select few, granting them unprecedented control over information, resources, and even society itself. Over-reliance is a subtle but significant threat. As we depend more on Netron, our own skills and critical thinking may atrophy, leaving us less capable of independent action. If Netron fails or is compromised, society could be left helpless, unable to function without its guidance and support. The gradual erosion of human competence is a quiet, existential risk, one that may go unnoticed until it's too late to reverse. We must weigh these dangers carefully, considering not just the technical challenges, but the ethical and societal implications as well. The future truly depends on how wisely and responsibly we choose to manage these unprecedented risks. Neutron has turned a theoretical debate into an urgent reality. The question is no longer can we build such AI, but should we, and who decides how it's used? Technology is outpacing our ability to regulate it. Should Nvidia control Neutron? Governments? An international body? There are no easy answers and the world is divided. This moment demands a global conversation, including voices from all walks of life. We need clear rules, transparency, and investment in AI safety. Neutron is a mirror of our hopes and fears. Are we ready for this power? The story of Neutron is about us, our choices, our responsibility, and our future. The future is arriving fast. Together, we must decide what it will be.